I tried to hook this up on my Instagram account, but unfortunately, I don't know why Instagram's not letting me. But let me know if you're jumping on. Let me know that you're on. Say hi so I can give you a shout out because I was going to talk about what I do, which is basically I promote digital products, and now I've started to use AI. If you follow me at all follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I've been posting videos now for probably about the last 5 weeks using AI. I just uploaded it's a regular YouTube video that actually won't be published till Monday, just kind of give me a sneak peek on two of the softwares I'm learning how to use and making AI videos with them. And it's probably the easiest. Hey, Tony. Sorry, I'm just finding out where all these things are on here. I was just talking about how I've been using AI to make videos. If you don't follow me, well, if you follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I've been uploading those videos every day for about 5 weeks using AI. And I just uploaded a video this morning, just kind of taking two of the softwares, and I think it's the easiest way to make AI videos because, I know some people that are, I don't know if they're afraid of it or what, but AI is not going away. So either you make the point that you learn it or you don't. And it's not, I mean, I don't, it's not that hard. I mean, yeah, there's some things you have to learn to go through, but it's saving me a ton of time with creating content versus what I have been doing. And you don't have to, um, I mean, you really don't have, and for all the people, and how many people have told me they don't want to put their face on camera, you don't have to do that with this. So yeah, and I'm decided to try to live stream on YouTube and TikTok because well, for me on YouTube, there's a couple benefits of me going live. So I mean, if you're jumping on, say hi. If you've got any questions, let me know. See how many people actually get on this today. There's some people getting on, but they're not saying anything. That's okay. If you don't want to say hi, I get it. But I mean, AI is not going away, and digital marketing right now in the e-learning space is booming, and it's going to continue to boom over the next 3 years. So, if you're not, if you're holding back from it or you're afraid of it or whatever, I'll tell you not to, because with the way things are in the world and the economy and all that, you should definitely have. I didn't learn it until after I lost my job. You want to create multiple streams of income because if you lose one, you've got other ones to fall back on. And anybody, if you're in your 40s, your 50s, your 60s, or you're older and you don't have enough money to retire, and I think there's a lot of people like that, or you've got a lot of debt, you can do this if you have a full-time job and you have kids or whatever. You can do this in 2 to 3 hours a day. You just need to you need the right training and you need the right mentorship. I mean, when I started this, I didn't have a mentor. I mean, I literally went to Google, I searched make money online, I bought a website. I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't have a mentor. I didn't have anybody to ask anything. And I bought this website, and they gave me a 3-page PDF as training. I set up a bunch of pay-per-click ads. Nothing converted. I had no idea what I was doing. I spent a year doing that, and I didn't make any money. I was sending traffic to a replicated website, which you never want to do. You never want to send traffic to a replicated website. You never want to send traffic to a sales page because you only get one chance to communicate with that person and then they're gone. I mean, you want to send them to a landing page where you're getting your email address and you're getting them on your email list because that's the only thing online you really own. And I didn't, you don't know what you don't know. If I had a mentor could have corrected me and said, hey, you don't want to do that. So and I see people buying traffic, paid traffic. They're buying Facebook ads, solo ads, and they're taking a sales page, and they're driving traffic from that. You never want to do that. That's you're missing out on, contacting people and all that. So if you're doing that, That's why you need a system in place that you're emailing, you're talking to people, you can keep talking to them, you're getting them on an email list that you own, and you need software called an autoresponder, if you're not familiar with that. I didn't know what that was when I started until somebody explained that. It's really important for you to do that, because if you're not, you're really gonna have a hard time, um, making any money, and depending on what you're doing or what I don't you have to decide for yourself what you wanna get out of this. Um, yeah, but I'm just checking here. Okay. I am live on, YouTube, but I'm trying to see if I'm live on TikTok at the same. No matter where you are, if you're on TikTok or YouTube, let me know. I'm just trying I'm on my phone trying to see if I'm live. There's this software that I'm trying out. This is called Restream, that it lets you, live stream out to multiple, channels at the same time. Um, and eventually, hopefully, I can do this on Instagram, but Instagram's not letting me. So I'm just trying to, see and there are some other people on here, but I guess they don't wanna say hi. If you don't wanna say hi, that's fine. Um, but and I've been doing this, and it'll be 14 years in September that I've been doing this. I haven't worked a job, in over 9 years. Actually, in June, it was over 9 years that I hadn't worked a job. And the freedom I was spending 2 to 3 hours a day in a car, um, actually commuting, and if I could get there in an hour, that's with no traffic, no accidents or anything like that, and having that kinda commute every day, after a while, it gets to be a drag. So, yeah, let me know if you, because I'm seeing that more people are getting on this, but people aren't commenting. Let me know what questions you have. I wanted to see if I could screen share, because I was going to show you. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Show you some of the videos and the images I'm making, using AI. So I'm really new to this software. So, and let me, I'm curious what brought you into this space? What made you get to a point where you wanted to look for ways to make money from home? I'm curious. I was talking to somebody actually last night on TikTok about it. And I don't know if we got cut off or whatever. She didn't answer me. Just curious as to why, you're doing this, or you're wanting to do this, you're wanting to make money online, because I can tell you that this industry can change your life if you're willing, if you're coachable, if you're consistent. And I have a program I've been promoting for like over a year now. You can get this down to 2 to 3 hours a day. You can go, on my bios on TikTok or YouTube, or in the description, and go to successwithlindabomba.com. There's a free PDF if you want it, that can show you. It's a 2-hour workday blueprint. And as of right now, we've got it's over 50,000 people in our group, that are using the blueprint and making money with the blueprint, and the people from all walks of life, that they have different reasons from all over the world. It's global, so it doesn't matter, where you live in the world. It works. This is an opportunity that's, depending on what country you come in, it works everywhere. So, and this is not that. I think people make this overcomplicated. This business really is simple. It's not easy, but simple and easy are not the same thing. So I'm gonna check over here on Instagram, not Instagram, TikTok. Okay, if you get cut off at one place or another, it's because They're not letting me do it on 2 places. Now I'm pretty sure I'm on TikTok. So if you're coming on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube, drop me a comment. Um, yeah, you have to kinda be paying attention to 2 different places. I wanted the live stream on Instagram, and I don't know, I need another phone or another computer, so we'll just do 2 now. If you're coming on, say hi. Um, I've got people jumping on TikTok now, but I decided I wanted to try live streaming. I'm using R Stream as a device. It's software that I'm live streaming on YouTube right now, so I'm kinda going back and forth. Um, if you're jumping on, say hi, let me know where you're coming in from. Tony, if you want more information about digital marketing, go to payudaily.com. You'll ask you for your email. You'll get an email from me, and in that email, there's a thing that was a PDF. You can click on that. You can load that on your computer and save it. That's something you can start with. If you want to learn more about digital marketing, and it's going to talk to you about a 2-hour workday, but you can save the PDF and go through that, and I'll tell you more. And if you're not following me, I'm on Instagram. I'm probably posting more on Instagram now than I am on YouTube. It's real Linda Bomba on Instagram. That's my handle. Um, you can see you can watch me what I'm doing. I am using, as I said when I first got on here, I am starting to use AI, and I've been through taking this course, and I've been doing that for about 5 weeks now. And if you follow me on TikTok or Instagram, the videos that I'm posting, I'm using AI. So I would suggest get the PDF and then follow me, and you can watch what I'm doing, because you can get this down to 2 to 3 hours a day and you can decide how much you want to make. I have 2 different mentors I've met in my journey. I saw one of them make 100, and I know this sounds crazy to so many people. I saw him make $100,000 in a day, and another mentor, he made over $100,000 a day. And both of them are highly skilled. I mean, you can't make that kind of money without, and this business really is, it's mindset and skill set, and you have to master both. And the mindset stuff, I'd say, is 95% of it. And if you're looking for some help with mindset, go on YouTube and search The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale. And that video is about 30 minutes long. You can play that video. You can play that video while you're doing cooking, doing laundry, cleaning, and start listening to that, because I know the first time a friend of mine shared that with me about 7 years ago, and I started listening to that every single day. And some of that stuff, when I first heard it, it's so profound. So there's a bunch of people you coming here on TikTok. Drop a comment. Let me know where you're from. Tony, the website is payudaily.com, PAYYOUO daily, DAILY.com. It is in, you can also go to the description on any YouTube video. There's a link there. Or if you're on my TikTok account or you're on my Instagram account, in the bio, there's a link that'll take you to the same website. You're welcome, Tony. Let me know, because I'm seeing how many people jump on here on TikTok. Let me know where you're coming in from. If you've got any questions. And digital marketing now, it's not, along with AI, it's not going away. And I think if you're afraid of AI, I tell you not to be, because it's not going away. And it's not that AI is going to replace you. It's that the people who learn AI will replace you. And you're going to see, I think, and this is just my opinion, I think that AI is going to be like how much the iPhone or smartphones have changed how we communicate with people. And right now in 2025, you really want to get on it, because it's definitely not going away. And if you go to Google now and you search something on Google, if you look at the top, the results at the top, it's AI. I mean, you still get, if you go down whatever you're searching for, you'll get the other results that you usually see. But the top of it is AI. And you can tell because for, 5 to 10 seconds, it's kind of coming up with it. Yeah, it's a really good thing. Yeah, and if you guys are on, whatever platform, if you share this out, I'd really appreciate it. Um, so this gets out to more people. Yeah, so AI, I mean, I I think a lot of people are scared of it. Don't be afraid of it. It's definitely not going away. Um, and actually, I gotta tell you, it's really, and there's probably, I mean, I'm using it to create content and it's saving me a ton of time, but there's other things that you can use AI for. And you might be in, if you have a different, if you have you have an offline business, there's definitely ways that you can use AI. I mean, it's just not creating content. I use it to help me come up with titles, emails. Um, I have it write all of the descriptions for my YouTube videos because I used to spend a lot of time writing descriptions that you put in your, if you know anything about YouTube, it's in the description there. So it's definitely, I mean, it's definitely a time saver, and it may take you a little while, to learn how to use it, but that's okay. So if you're jumping on, whether you're TikTok or YouTube, drop a comment. Let me know where you're coming in from. Let me know. I'm curious to anybody what brought you here? Why were you interested in looking and trying to find out different ways to make money from home? I'm curious. I mean, I lost my job in 2011. I worked in cancer research for 16 years. I couldn't find another one. At that time, the job market was, people were getting 1,500 resumes for one position. So if anybody contacted you, because usually what they do, you just get an email from them saying, thanks for applying. And if we're interested, we'll get back to you. And then that was the end of it. I mean, I think I got, in over a period of a year of looking, I think I got 3 people contacting me they wanted to set up an interview. So, I mean, if you're not, I mean, the job market right now today is completely different. And I have people that they'll message me and they'll say, it'll be Monday, and they'll say, I'm getting evicted tomorrow. What would you suggest to make money fast? Go drive Uber. That's why Uber and that stuff was not around when I lost my job. Yeah, ChatGTP is amazing. If you drive Uber today, you get paid today. If you don't have a car, they have a program that they'll help you get a car that you can use. And I'm sure, they're gonna take you, um, they're gonna take, charge you for that. So they'll take money out of your pay for them giving you the car. But if you don't have a car, they'll help you get one. So where all are you coming from in different parts of the world? If you're in the US, what state or what part of the country? If you're in another country, what country are you in from? Because I know I have people from the UK, Australia, Sweden. It's another the Canada, well, Canada and the US. But there's people, and depending on, I think, the UK now, it's about 6 or 7 o'clock at night. I'm on the East Coast in Eastern Standard Time, so it's a little after 2 o'clock. You think I'm pretty good at company research? Well, I like researching things, and with the internet and now AI, it's very easy. I mean, how many things you can do from your phone. Although right now I'm on my phone, and I'm on my laptop live streaming these out in 2 different places. And if you tell me where you're coming in from, and how long have you been, if you're wherever you're following me, whether it's TikTok or YouTube, how long have you been following me? I'm curious. Um, and I do, if you're not following me on TikTok or Instagram, the last 5 weeks, all the content I've been creating, the videos, I've been using AI. It's saving me a ton of time. It can save you a ton of time. and it can make your life a lot easier if you're creating content. And for anybody that, all of you that you do not want to put your face on camera, you can use AI. And some of it's a matter of taking a picture. I mean, that's the course I'm taking. I had to create what they call a Lura. It's kind of like a avatar of yourself. Were uploaded about 20 pictures, and then I use that when you're creating the content, and you can use AI to create images. And if I figure out a way on one of these live streams, since I'm still new to the software, that I can do a screen share, which I'm not sure how to do that on this. I can show you some of the images I've been making and the videos, but if you've been following me on Instagram or TikTok, I've been, the last videos for the last, now it's been about 5 weeks, all those videos that I'm posting, I'm using AI. And if you're afraid of it, I tell you not to be. It's not, I mean, it's not that hard. And if you can understand, if you can go through training modules and you can follow simple instructions, you can do it. LW Smith, 2019, what was it? I mean, I spent a lot of time in Vegas because I have family there. But I'm trying to think, I don't think I was at, I may have been there for personal reasons, but there wasn't an event there that I went to in 2019. I mean, is there something specific you're thinking of? I mean, I've probably been to, I live on the East Coast. I've probably been to Las Vegas, I don't know, 25 times. My mom and two of my sisters live there. My mom passed away since, and my one sister passed away too. So I've only got one sister out there now, but I've been there 25 times. No, you didn't. I didn't go to that. I stopped promoting, and when you say MDC, My Daily Choice, I stopped promoting that in 2020. I promoted that for about 2 years. Truthfully, I got totally burned out. I mean, after I personally signed over 350 people, I mean, I was doing, there's prospecting and marketing. I was prospecting people using Facebook Messenger, and that works. But I mean, I was living in Messenger. What I'm doing now, I'm doing more automation and leverage that you can get your workday down to, 2 to 3 hours. And I probably wouldn't do network marketing again, because if you want to make if you want to make 6 figures in network marketing, you have to have duplication. You cannot make 6 figures without it. If anybody tells you that you can, that's not true. And you probably need at least 5 to 10 people. In my case, I brought in over 350 people. I would have probably needed to get 5 to 10 people to do the same thing I was doing. I think the most I made doing that was about $3,000 a month. And with digital marketing and high ticket affiliate marketing, I've been able to make 5 figures a month. So, and in fact, I'm involved with 2 network marketing companies because I use their products. Now, one of them I have made a little bit of money because people have, it's a health and wellness company, asked me for a product, but I mean, there's different business models you can pick. You can do network marketing, you can do affiliate marketing, if you have your own products or services. And with digital marketing, what I've been promoting is 100% profit. It all comes to me. When I was doing high ticket affiliate marketing, and it's not a bad business model, but just to give you an example, I had somebody that what they bought was $25,000. I made 27% of that came out, and it was great. I woke up to that. It was one day I made $6,200. And when I started thinking about it, the company made over $18,000 off of that and my effort. I mean, it was no more effort on my part, but it was no effort on their part. They made over $18,000 and I made 6,200. And I would rather have made, I mean, 27% is not very high. And most affiliate programs, at the most, they might pay you 40%. I am promoting the AI course I took because the commission on that 70%, which is pretty good. Um, LW, you said, I for the first 5 years I did this, I ran in the red. I didn't start, I started making after 5 years of doing this. I didn't make a dime the first year I did it, and after 5 years, I started making a little bit of money and started at times to get myself out of the red, and it hasn't been till more recently, the last 3, 4, 5 years that I'm in profit all the time. Um, yeah, if you don't, and I don't know Todd, not sure who he is. Um, if you don't, I mean, when I started, I didn't have a mentor. If you don't have a mentor, you need a mentor. And the second thing, that only training I had was a 3-page PDF, which isn't enough. Now, if I had a question, I could send a thing into support and somebody would answer me. But that's, I mean, I was sending traffic to a replicated website. And if I had a mentor, and if I would correct somebody and say, you don't want to send traffic to a replicated website or sales page. I mean, you don't know what you don't know. And I think, and after doing this for a long time and being consistent is really important. I mean, if you're creating content, you got to do it. I mean, I need 7 days a week. You'll not, if you're using social media, you'll never get anyone to follow you if you don't show up every day. And it's very hard to get anybody to follow you. So if you don't, and most people I see, they don't stay around long enough and do enough work to until they break through. And today, with all the, we've got more technology than ever, the internet. I have a mentor who's been doing this for over 25 years. When she started, there wasn't the internet, there wasn't social media. She was literally taking posters and posting them around about this and talking, like if she was in the grocery store, there wasn't, I mean, we have access to things now that can make this so much easier and faster. And I do think it's easier today than it's ever been, because I got on the internet in or September of 2011. None of this kind of stuff, the digital products, and now MRR, which is Master Resale Rights. If you don't know what that is, the program I've been promoting the most lately, it is MRR. It's 100% profit. The company only makes, they will build you a website for $39. That money goes to them. Everything else goes to the person you signed up with. So when I make, and I can make anywhere from $100 to $900 a sale, it comes direct to me. You pick whether you want to use PayPal or Stripe, and then you hook a bank account up to it. And like Stripe gives you, if I have $500, at least $500, and I can withdraw it instantly, and it's in my bank account within minutes. And that's the one thing I really like about it, because with affiliate marketing or network marketing, the company's taken some of it, and then a lot of them, they'll hold the money you make. Now, they may hold it, some hold it for 60 days. Others, I have had other programs I've been involved with, they hold it for longer. And like, you're not going to see that money until then. And that can be, that can create a lot of cash flow problems for people, that you can't get the money, and they're holding it. So, and with network marketing too, you're not just sharing the money. You're just not sharing the money with the company. The person that sponsored you, they get a percentage. So, and it's all the same amount of work. I'd rather do digital marketing. And I've had some of my own products too. If you've got your own products, you're making 100%. So if you're jumping on, let me know where you're coming in from. If you've got questions, no matter whether you're on TikTok or if you're on YouTube, drop me a comment. But it's today, that more than ever, it's easier, I think, to make money than it's ever been, because of all the technology and kind of the internet. Because I've met people from all over the world that live, hundreds of thousands of miles away from me, and how many different time slots. So it's easier than ever. Let me know, because I keep seeing more and more people jumping on here. Let me know where you're coming from. If you have any questions, I'm curious why, what got you on this journey, that you wanted to make extra money, or you wanted to make money from home. I lost a job in like 2011, couldn't find another one. And even if I mean, I have no desire to go back to working a job, and I was spending 2 to 3 hours a day commuting, which I don't miss that. I don't miss that for sure. I'm seeing a couple Ryans come up, and I'm not sure that I know any of you. Let me know if you have any questions. Curious, um, curious as to why you started this, why you wanted to make money from home or learn the internet. And how many of you have full-time jobs? You're still working because you can. What I'm doing, if you follow the training and go through it, you can do this in 2 to 3 hours a day. And most of the stuff you can do from your phone. Now, what I'm doing right now with the live streaming in two places, I can't because I'm on my laptop and I'm on I'm on my phone, so I can't do both. So I'm probably going to start doing these. We'll see how this goes every day. And I might put when I come down with the time that actually that I feel I'm pretty sure I can do. Yeah, and LW Smith, I mean, in the beginning, you probably will spend more than you earn. And I always, what I do, and I usually do it in December, I take a look at everything I'm doing, and especially if there's something I'm paying a monthly fee for. If I, I'll look at it, if I'm not profitable, I cut it out because it doesn't make any sense to keep doing something that you're not profitable. And in the beginning, you may find, the first year I didn't make a dime. And then when I did start making some money, I'm talking commissions like 60 cents, a dollar. I think the biggest commission I made at that point was $20, which some people may not even have had that, but I did meet somebody in my journey, and if this inspires you, she made $20 in 18 years. And today she made a post on Facebook about how she bought a custom house, had it built, paid for it in cash. She bought a brand new Mercedes, paid for that in cash, and how she's going to be able to send all her children and pay for it and put them through college. So, and I now that I know more of her story, she had a lot of stuff going on in her life, and my biggest point with that is she didn't quit because most people will quit. People will say to me they've been doing this for a day, they've been doing it for a week, a month, and even a year, and like I'm not making any money, or only made $25. It takes a doctor 7 to 10 years. So why do people get on and think and come into this space and you think you can be making a lot of money in a short period of time? It doesn't make a lot of sense because somebody that goes to medical school and then they get into a specialty, it's 3 more years of a fellowship. They get paid for that, but they don't make a lot of money. And it's really after they've completed all that training in 10 years, they can put themselves in a position that they can get a job, a position that they're making at least 6 figures a year. So it just doesn't make sense because the people you see making money, they were coachable, they were consistent, they did the work. And I'm not saying this is work. You have to be willing to put the work in, but you can get this down to a couple hours a day. You want to get some systems in place. You want to automate some things. And the thing that I have, after somebody opts in, it's all automated using software. They keep receiving emails from me. I don't have to do anything because it's all automated. And you want to automate as much as you can. So let's see if any of you have any questions, because I'm going to get off this in a few minutes, and I'll probably come back tomorrow and do another one. If you have questions, drop them in now, because I won't actually. I am going to get off I'm going to get off this in a few minutes because I've been on now for over 30 minutes. And there's some people getting on here that I believe you're in the same the digital growth community by the names, by your handle names that you've given yourself on Actually, these are people that are on TikTok. So if you don't have any questions, I think I'm going to end this live, and I will most likely be back tomorrow, probably around the same time or maybe earlier.